Hello, everybody, and welcome to CK and CK at the Movies live. We're very excited to be doing this live. My name is Cameron Kaercher, and today I am joined by my lovely guest. His name is Cole Kachejian. Cole, how are you today?
I'm doing great. Yeah, I'm doing mighty fine. I'm very happy to be here again on the show CK and CK.
Okay, well, already we're off to a very rough start. So, Cole, it's been a great summer. Man, I miss. Remember that last semester when we did CK and CK at the Movies? That was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh, it was just so great. The camaraderie, the crew.
Punches in the face. Well, getting kicked off the show. It was great. Yeah.
I don't know if a kick is right.
It might have been nice for you.
Okay, well, all right, we're enough of that. And then this semester, Cole, how's your semester looking right now in the fall?
Well, actually, things are going really, really well this semester. I'm working on my own show, Camera Karate. You know, it's kind of a really fun show that takes place.
But it won't be as good as mine.
What's your show?
My show was CK and CK at the Movies. It was the best movie review talk show, comedy show of all time.
Well, you know, mine might be a little bit better.
I got best show. I don't know if
it's actually a, you know, kind of TV.
Do you have a best show trophy yet? Don't think so. The first film we will talk about today will be the film of Dear Evan Hansen. Evan Hansen is an anxious, isolated high school student who's aching for understanding and belonging amid the chaos and cruelty of the social media age. He soon embarks on a journey of self-discovery when a letter he wrote for a writing exercise falls into the hands of a grieving couple whose son took his own life. Cole, what did you think of the film? Well, did it come out yet? When did it come out? The movie come out?
Yes, the movie did come out. If you were going to talk about it in a review show, I would think that, kind of seeing it would be good. Dear Evan Hansen is actually a very interesting take on the musical Dear Evan Hansen that was played by Ben Platt as the title character.
And he's also in the movie.
Yes, that's what the title character
pretty good.
means.
I'm glad.
But I gotta say...
Also the cast of Julianne Moore, Caitlin Denver, Amy Adams, Danny Pino, and Colton Ryan. I think it's a good cast, probably. I like the cast.
Probably?
Yeah.
Oh, right, because you haven't seen it.
If you just want to tell me if you liked it or not, we can get moving. We've got a lot to cover.
It was good,
Our second movie today will be Clifford the Big Red Dog. And the plot of it is a young girl's love for a tiny puppy named Clifford makes the dog grow to an enormous size. Cole, is this one out? What do you think? Is it going to come out? Do they delay it? I'm getting shrugs. Cole, what do you think of Clifford? Well, what will you think of Clifford?
What will I think of Clifford? I think that, Clifford the Big Red Dog was like my favorite cartoon, kind of back in the day. I watched it with my mom a lot, and I think it's really, really cool to kind of to see, this cartoon come to life and really kind of expand on what we know.
And also, but also there was I guess maybe it's a sequel to the show. There was a show from 2000,
yes,
with Jonathan Ritter.
Yes, there was a show,
okay.
And that's what the movie is based on.
I think movies are just better. I think the show kind of sucked, honestly. I don't know why you like it. Our third movie today, it's going to be called Ghostbuster Afterlife. After being evicted from their home, a single mother and her 2 children are forced to move to a decayed farmhouse in Somerville, Oklahoma, left to them by the children's late grandfather, where a series of unexplained earthquakes are occurring despite not being situated on any fault, and strange things are happening in an old mine which once belonged to the alleged occultist Ivo Shandor. The children discover the history of their grandfather with the original Ghostbusters, who have since been largely forgotten by the world beyond their fan base. When supernatural phenomenon relating to New York City's Manhattan cross-rip of 1984 occur and threaten the world, the kids, along with their family and friends, must solve the decades-old mystery of the relocation of their grandfather and use the equipment of the Ghostbusters and become their successors to save it. Cole, what did you think of Ghostbusters Afterlife?
I think that Ghostbusters Afterlife is the movie that we need right now. So
yeah, it's a good movie.
between the originals with Bill Murray to the Ghostbusters that
In
we did get.
1984, it came out in 1984. Good year.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
What I've heard.
A lot of movies in the 80s came out, like Back to the Future. I think a Star Wars movie came out in the 80s, so there's that.
Well, I don't care about Star Wars. I care about Ghostbusters. And also, this is a sequel to the 2016 Ghostbusters.
See, I don't understand how you don't like Star Wars, but I guess we can talk
And also
about
the cast of Ghostbusters Afterlife, this is important. The cast of Ghostbusters Afterlife is Bill Murray, Sigourney Weaver, Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Annie Platts, Finn Wolfhard. It's just a really good cast. I'm very proud of this movie.
See, I think Finn Wolfhard has really been doing a lot lately, between Stranger Things and Dune.
Yeah.
He's really expanded his filmography.
Can't wait for Dune to come out.
I know, Dune looks like it's going to be amazing.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, easily, like,
all right.
5 stars.
Okay, enough of that.
Okay.
We're going to turn over to a game now. It's called What Movie Were These Actors In? If we could roll the intro. So, I've got, basically, I'm going to give Cole, I'm going to give you 2 movies. 2 movies, and then you got to tell me what movie were the stars in. Ready?
Okay, yeah.
Do we have the graphics ready? Can we get the first one up? The first graphic? There you go. All right. So we've got Lawrence Fishburne and Keanu Reeves. What movie was Lawrence Fishburne and Keanu Reeves in?
Okay. This is an easy one. It's obviously John Wick.
No, it's The Matrix.
But that was literally...
Yeah, Keanu Reeves and Lawrence Fishburne. They were both in the film of John Wick.
Right, but they were also
he's literally John Wick. If you Google it, you could get it right. All right, moving on to the next one. Next, what do you call it? Question. Next question we got, it's Angelina Jolie and Warwick Davis from, I don't know. Well, he was in one. I'm not going to tell you because I don't want you to know it. But what movie was Angelina Jolie and Warwick Davis in?
Maleficent.
Is that your final answer? Can we get the images? Yeah, that's Maleficent too. So.
But it's the same thing. It's just...
No, he wasn't in the first one. He was only in the second one.
But it's still Maleficent.
Yeah. But there's a 2 on the end. I needed the whole...
They're the same exact story. I don't understand what's wrong with my answer.
I'm not taking half.
Give me the
answers.
point for that.
No, I'm not taking half.
I deserve that point. I'm just saying.
So you're 2 down. You got 3 more to go out of a total 5. So the next one, it's Regina King and Ricardo Montalban.
Oh.
Ricardo Montalban and Regina King, the two cinema heroes of mine.
See, my grandma loves Montoya Montalban, so I know a lot about him. I believe those actors were from Star Trek Wrath of Khan.
Regina King wasn't born yet. It was The Ant Bully, my favorite animated film growing up, The Ant Bully. It's a great movie. Highly recommend it.
I'm pretty sure she was.
Next up, we've got Kurt Russell and Carter Wong. Do you know what movie Kurt Russell and Carter Wong were in? 3 for 0. That's nothing. But, do you need the faces again? It's Big Trouble in Little China. So.
I was gonna say Rush Hour.
No. They were not in Rush Hour. All right. Final one, Cole. Let's see if we can get 1 right. I think that would be nice if we could just do 1. There you go.
Oh.
Paul Giamatti and Rupert Grint from Harry Potter's. What movie was, what were they in? The 2 of them together.
I honestly thought that was Ed Sheeran.
Nope.
Paul Giamatti.
And Rupert Grint.
And
if you get this right, I'm going to have a grin on my face.
Harry Potter.
No, it's Thunderpants. So.
No.
0 for 5 there, Cole. So,
Paul Giamatti played Voldemort.
Nope. No, Paul Giamatti did not play Voldemort. That's
I'm almost fairly sure he played Voldemort.
That's Ralph something. I don't know. It doesn't matter. You lost all of them. It was a nice try, Cole, but you really messed up this one. So congratulations on that, or whatever.
I think I should have gotten stars. I'm just saying.
I was wondering, Cole, would you be able to possibly, I don't know, do something else for us? Do you have any other movies you want to talk about?
I mean, I think some preparation beforehand would have been a little bit nice. So if you would have told me beforehand, I probably would have gotten like some graphics or, you know, anything like that. But sure, I can just fill in time for you, I guess.
You're not filling it.
Excuse me?
You're the guest. You're supposed to come with stuff. Do you have any stuff prepared? Do we dare just go back and just kill time and talk about the other movies?
But the other movies already been talked about. You can't just go back. We have to keep on moving forward.
Well, I mean, you left a lot to be talked about with Dear Evan Hansen, I think.
Well,
you didn't talk about how good the musical numbers is. I love going to a musical to see some dancing. How's the dancing in Dear Evan Hansen?
Dear Evan Hansen doesn't really have a lot of dances. It's more a musical because like they sing. But I think one thing outside of just completely Dear Evan Hansen, because quite frankly, I can't really say that much on it besides from how I loved the musical. I want to talk about some of my cinema favorites. You know, something that I think we should kind of bring to CK and CK.
So the thing is, also from what I understand, Clifford it's a CGI dog. It's not a real dog. So when you go to the movies, do you expect like real dogs in the movies or fake dogs? I'm just trying to keep some kind of control here, Cole.
I think, you know, Clifford can expand just like any movie can. I know when I was like really, really young before I even watched Clifford, I was such a big fan of Blue's Clues. So to kind of see something like this kind of come to life, it's pretty awesome, I gotta say.
Yeah.
You know, they should make a Blue's Clues live action film, I think. You know, kind of put them into these big suits like Clifford. That could be really, really fun.
I don't understand the point of that sentence. The film also has Darby Camp, Jack Whitehall, John Cleese, Tony Hale, and then a bear. No, Bear Allen Blaine.
Allen Blaine?
There's just a bear. Bear, and then the last name, it's a hyphen, Allen Blaine.
Right.
So look forward to seeing that, folks.
I mean, if you were to see this movie, how do you think it would be rated? Like, do you think this is going to be a good film?
I don't know. I give it like 50 pieces of kibble or something.
Okay. I mean, I would give it like 75 pieces of kibble and like a dog bowl. Fair. You know, like a nice crystal dog bowl. That's, you know, with the words like Fido on it.
I'd put Clifford on it.
Well, I guess that makes sense because Clifford is kind of the titular character for the
Ghostbusters.
movie. Ghostbusters.
Talk about Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters is a really, really fun movie because my favorite actors from SNL are in it. I think that, you know, Timothée Chalamet and, you know, Reese Witherspoon do great in it. But, you know, I think we have a lot of great films kind of coming here today. You know, I don't really appreciate the crew right now because they're making me laugh and they're trying to kind of screw with us right now, and I really, really don't appreciate it. We have one of our...
Take off the graphics! Take them off! Thank you.
Come on, guys. You need to work, you know, kind of together here, but you also need to, like, kind of put down your tone. I'm just
It is not my fault. It's their fault. They're making a mockery out of this.
It's never your fault.
This was never supposed to be funny. I'm just trying to give people... movie information because I care about movies.
What information are we giving them?
It's very rude of them.
I think you're very rude, not gonna lie. But it's really unfortunate that Clifford, I guess, passed away. Condolences to his family.
Can we just cut the show? Oh, God.
So my cinema favorites are, I guess, going to be talked about in the next episode of CK and CK at the Movies. So thank you so much for watching us today. I hope to be back on the show sometime. Thank you for coming to CK and CK at the Movies. Goodbye. I think. Hopefully.
Show, please.
And are you...
And we're into the last hour of PSTV's Fall 2021 Live Night. Joining me are Cameron Kaercher and Kachejian from CK and CK at the Movies, which we just wrapped up. Welcome, boys.
Hey, thank you so much, Jamie. I appreciate you having us on this show.
Yeah, it's very good to be here again at the table.
Yeah, welcome back. You have been here quite a few times tonight, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm running all over the studio right now. It was really a big pleasure to kind of host for a little while and then to be a part of a couple of segments from Does Platts Know to kind of bringing back, me and Cam on CK and CK.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So I almost want to continue talking in my character.
I know. It's hard to break character when, yeah. I'm sorry. Go on, Jamie.
Would you like to tell me a little bit about CK and CK and how you guys came up with the idea and where it came from?
Very good question. Probably some context should be provided if you guys haven't seen the show. Yeah. CK and CK at the Movies was a segment on my show last semester called In the Reels, which was very kindly voted best show last semester. I'm very thankful for that. And so part of it is it's a sarcastic kind of, Cole and I going back and forth. We're good friends. I love you, Cole.
Yeah. They don't actually hate each other.
Yes. No. It's a total joke.
Not totally.
Yeah. But yeah. So. With Live Night coming up this semester, I felt like we really needed to do a live because I think being able to include those mistakes, which you kind of saw, that's part of the fun, and I was glad that we were able to do that.
Yeah, definitely. So you guys came from last year having your show. It was what 6 episodes? Five.
No,
only 4.
Oh, 4.
Only 4
episodes.
This semester we're able to do 5.
pilot.
Yeah.
So you had 4 episodes of CK and CK last year. You have your live segment today.
Yeah.
Is there anything that we'll be able to see from CK and CK in the future?
See, the future is it's always up in the air. I mean, my goodness. But the fact of the matter is I'm graduating this semester. So I don't know. Honestly, I hate to be so down in the dumps here, but I don't know when I'm going to be seeing Cole next.
Yeah.
Quite honest.
And that's okay because he hates me. It's fine.
Come on, Cole.
No, but with Cam graduating, obviously, it's going to kind of maybe take a pause between some of the stuff that we get to work on together. But I'm going to be still around here for a while, and who knows? Maybe CK and CK will make a return in the studio, and maybe it might make a return somewhere else. Maybe we get together and do a podcast or something like that. But that's all remains to be seen. For now, I think we're just really excited that we got to do this together because this is kind of like the project that brought us together, and how we really, I think, became better friends and stronger friends together because we realized, hey, let's just joke on each other for any reason that we can and make sure that it doesn't actually hurt our own friendship. And then the lines became kind of blurred between our friendship and the show because I think we would forget when we weren't on set anymore.
Yeah.
Because we get very sarcastic with each other. But it is all for play. Even when we talk about the crew or anything, the crew is doing an amazing job. So yeah.
Well, one last question just to wrap it all up. I do have to ask the question that all the folks are asking at home. Who is CK and who is CK?
Ooh. Well, actually, I'd like to say that I'm CK and he's CK.
Yeah, I think I'm CK. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it here first. That's CK and that's CK, but that's also CK and that's also CK.
Yes,
thank you.
Well, we are CK and CK.
Yes. We're going to keep this moving into the rest of Live Night. We've got 2 more shows for you coming up, and it's going to be a great time, so stick with us, folks.